Breaking news: heavy security as Abia's courts resume hearing on Onande Kanu against the federal government. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. We know Onande Kanu filed a lawsuit which was adjourned, and the hearing is today. And the whole court proceedings, we're bringing you up to date, live updates on what is going on currently now in Abia State. Again, we have heavy security presence, like it's always is when it comes to Onande Kanu. Heavy presence of security in the courts as courts resume hearing because Onande Kanu is suing Nigerian government on issues bordering around his fundamental human rights and how he's been treated since he got before and ever since he got into Nigeria. The court hearing continues today at the Abia State Court, and they will be bringing you up to date. Please stay tuned with us. Apple Line Media, this is what we do. We bring you up to speed. Nnamdi Kanu is only being, held by Nigerian government in attempt to punish him for speaking against the lopsidedness, nepotism, and neglect by the Nigerian government on not just Nigerians, on the Southeasterners. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Breaking news: heavy security as Abia courts resume hearing on Nnamdi Kanu's case. Despite the court order, on the contrary, there have been severe, heavy security presence around the premises of the Abia State High Court, Umahia, on Friday morning as the court resumed hearing on the suit filed by the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, against the federal government over his retention in prison. Kanu has, through his special counsel, Mr. Lawyer Ejemako, filed a 5 billion naira suit against his repatriation from Kenya and has contested the legality of his persecution by the federal government, as there was no due process in him moving from Kenya to Nigeria. He, among other things, demands that the court should declare his trial illegal and that he should be taken back to Kenya from where he was brought to Nigeria. Kanu also seeks that the Army, Police, and DSS state security services be stopped from harassing or arresting him. Meanwhile, the trial Justice Benson Ayeni had during the last hearing ordered security agencies to stop blocking roads leading to the court premises or causing unnecessary tension in the environment over the trial. But despite the order, Ikekwe road leading to the High Court premises was coined off by heavily armed police officers, personnel at different points. The STEM-looking security agencies were diverting traffic flow to adjoining streets. People and vehicle accessing the court premises were searched thoroughly before allowed passage into the premises. Meanwhile, Kanu's lawyer, Ejemafo, has expressed optimism over today's court hearing, saying he expects justice to come the way of his client. He said that it was illegal for the federal government to prosecute Kanu when there is no proof of extradition. Ejemafo argued that if the government wants to try him in Nigeria, I will not be giving them free legal advice. They know what should be done. They know the right thing. So this is what is going on right now. We see Nnamdi Kanu unjustly being brought to Nigeria against his will, against, his fundamental human rights, which is absolutely wrong. Okay, we've seen Nigerian government gone above and beyond to ensure that Kanu is in custody for committing no offense at all. I repeat, no offense at all. And this is rather very sad because when you look at it closely, what offense exactly, what did this man do? Other than he spoke and said, the people of the Southeast demand freedom. The people of the Southeast demand, that their lives, be preserved. And they don't want the infestation and the influx of Fulanese who are coming into their father's land to commit all forms of atrocities. And this is his main crime. Before you could say Jack Robinson, my dear, they are all over Nnamdi Kanu. Went as far as, will I say, kidnapping him all the way from Kenya to come to Nigeria. I mean, so with everything being said, Nnamdi Kanu, his crime was for him, for people to live life and, and the South is not being oppressed or sideline out of leadership. Because you come to look at it closely, have you counted the first 20 political positions speaking to say the governor, the senator, no, starting from the president, the vice president, the Senate president, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Chief Justice, and just count it down the line. Where does an Igbo man come in? Is the Southeast not part of the nation? Is the Southeast not part of the whole system that is currently going on? Why are we all quiet, in the face of oppression being, bestowed upon one of us, and everybody pretend that all is well? Listen, guys, all is not well. If you affect one of us, it affects all of us. And we must begin to see it from that perspective, from that light. Until we begin to see that this is about us. It's not about me. It's not about I. It's about us. Until we begin to see it clearly, that we cannot begin to, make real progress and impact and let them know that we understand the oppression going on. There are so many abnormalities going on today, so many abnormalities. So people, standing and pretending that all is well when you and I know that all is not well, it's not a good place. And so Nnamdi Kanu, all the way from Kenya, they were able to bring him down to Nigeria. How? That's the point. There's even Nigerian government is more guilty than if there's any guilt on Nnamdi Kanu. They are more guilty. A government that does not follow procedures. How did Nnamdi Kanu get to Nigeria? They cannot tell you. Ask them. They can't tell you. They can't. They cannot tell you. If he was illegally brought in, there is no way a judge can sit down and be looking at Nnamdi's case. In the first place, the government of the country is not living right. So how can you do right by people when you are at the wrong? Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.